Why do I source local food? I source local food here at the hospital just the same as I would at my home. I provide a nutrient-dense, balanced diet food that gets put onto a plate so that when you have come in and you want to either have a great meal within our cafeteria, or if unfortunately you have had something go wrong and you are now one of our patients, I don't want you to feel like we're trying to figure out how we can put you on a diet. I want to show you that you can have good, healthful, unprocessed foods that are full of nutrients, that came from the state, that are fresh, that have more flavor and pronounced integrity, such as within either the bite or how they feel in your mouth or how they cook, to maintain a process that is natural and wholesome, rather than trying to figure out how I can take unnatural foods, lower calories, to combat a certain piece of it, maybe it be cholesterol or sodium. Whereas if we can provide foods that are raised naturally, that come already naturally low within sodium or within cholesterol, depending on how the cow is raised or the pig itself, and provide those on a plate so that you can still have your hearty home-cooked meal that brings you comfort, so that we then in turn can provide you with a healthful effect so you can heal faster and get home to your family and loved ones. So I talked to our staff, and one of the things I try to get them to do is to give the food its proper justice. What I'm talking about by giving food justice is, let's talk about a tomato. We're going to follow the tomato from seed process to the plate. If I take a tomato, I grow it, let's say last summer, and I get it ready for seed. Then they go ahead, they harvest the seed from the tomato, they dry it out, they do whatever processing they need to make sure that that seed is ready to germinate. They then again bring that out again. So not only has it gone from that field into somebody's hand, then it's been stored, now it's going back to a farmer, now it's going back out to a field to be planted again, to be raised, to produce many tomatoes on this plant, to then in turn be harvested, get put on the back of a truck, and then come into our facility. So at this point in time, we've already encompassed almost a full calendar year, if not more, to get this product into our door. Then we're going to take this product and we're going to either slice it and put it on a sandwich, or we're going to quarter it and put it on a salad, or we're going to buy it in the form of a cherry or a grape, and maybe add a little olive oil on the outside to dress up the flavor or elevate it. And then we're going to make sure that we serve it and get it to a client. If we do this quickly and we manipulate it poorly, and we buy poorly and buy cheap product, are we giving the product its justice? Are we doing the due process and effort that it took to get to us for us to just go ahead and ruin it? No. The idea of what we want to do and what we want to talk about is making sure that when we are buying these products that we give it its justice, that we allow that flavor to really come out, and that we don't over flavor it. We don't put too much salt on it and ruin it. So if I put too much salt on a tomato and it's too much and the client doesn't want it and he throws it away, I just threw away 18 months worth of that tomato's labor. It really worked hard to get to me, and I just trashed it. So we have to give it its proper time, and we have to understand what it is. So we have to understand why we're working with these products, what we're doing to them, what they're used for, and why their flavors are paired or matched with other products, so that we then in turn can really give them a full life.